Joey Aguilar and the Tennessee Vols are just that team. I mean, I love the way they play. I'm obsessed with the way they play. They really want to take advantage of one-on-one matchups. And right here, they start off in a two-eye safety look, which is fine, right? That is fine. That is probably how you want to play this team. But when you don't put an extra guy in the box, they're going to run all over you. Now, with all that being said, right, this is a yes-no read. The reason it's a yes-no read is because we have a one-on-one matchup here with Chris Brazell. Guys, nasty, okay? So watch this safety. This is a post-snap yes-no read. As we snap the ball, we're going to see this guy take that fake step down. Not a fake step, but a false step. Because he thinks they're going to run the ball, he takes that first step up, right? Boom, right there. It's over. That yes-no read becomes a yes. We are throwing the ball to our guy in one-on-one coverage all day long. We loft that thing up there, and look at the ball placement. It is unbelievably perfect. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. While Nico's out here getting demoralized by teams, Joey's over here demoralizing. He's doing the demoralizing. Such a good quarterback, man. I cannot believe that people thought they downgraded. Hell no. I think they might have just upgraded, boys. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down a ton of film. All right. Before we dive in, comment down below P2 if you want me to do a second video with some all 22 coaches film. Hit the like button, subscribe obviously if you haven't already done so, and let's just dive in. All right, here we go. Another play. Now this one, it's a little bit different. A little bit more guys in the box. They do have one high safety. He's in what we call a midfield closed, okay? So he's specifically guarding the deep middle of the field. I think we're just going to get this go ball down this left sideline. I want to say it's Mike Matthews. I don't know why that. I think that's his name. If not, I completely apologize. But once again, right, we're going to pull the left guard from left to right. Or that might have been the center. But we're going to pull him from left to right. We're really trying to sell the quick run to the right. Now, as we drop back, great job avoiding pressure, stepping up, and just being confident, right? Sets his feet, lofts one down the field. Now, we can tell right here, this safety did not understand. We also have another one-on-one matchup to the top side. This safety did not do his job, right? It looks like maybe he bit up just slightly on this route and was too far away. Look at him. Leads him right over them. I mean, what? How far is this touchdown? I mean, they're at the 38-yard line. Wow. Talking about like almost a 70-yard touchdown. 62 yards. Yeah, just dirty. And I do think that this route over the middle right here, this route over the middle is kind of getting that deep safety to bite down ever so slightly, or at least get out of his deep zone. And once that happens, then you have this. Unbelievable ball placement. The ball placement's what's getting me, right? It's what's telling me, like, yeah, this guy is so legit. The ball placement could not be better on that throw. I don't know why he's not being talked about more in terms of, and is he not draft eligible? Why is he not being talked about more? All right, this is just a dime by Joey Aguilar. We're going to run like this deep crossover over the middle of the field. The first thing that we notice about this play is when we drop back into the pocket, look at the defense, okay? What does it tell here? What does it tell? Everyone's looking at the quarterback, which means this is a zone coverage. So we can manipulate here the best of our ability. So as we drop back, we're actually going to look off to the right, which is going to move this backer a little bit away from the middle of the field, okay? So we move him a little bit to the right, and then look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. He's looking, okay, so we can all agree that his head is facing as if he's going to throw the ball out here. But his eyes are looking down over here. But these guys can't tell that. They have no idea. They look at his helmet and they go from there. When you're in a zone coverage, these guys are taught to read the quarterback's eyes, and that's where he'll go with the ball. Right? But when they can manipulate you like this, opens up the deep middle of the end zone. Dude, I sometimes can't even believe what this guy does. And this is why I always come back and I'm always like, yeah, I need to watch Tennessee game. They put up how many points? Yeah, let me go watch the film. And I always see something that I love, and it's Joey Aguilar. He's just different. Chris Brazell, Mike Matthews, I mean, you can name them. These guys are going to thrive in this offense with Joey. A nice little touchdown run. Let's get the run game involved here a little bit. They come out in like I'm going to call this. Would you consider these guys tight ends or fullbacks? I'm going to consider them fullbacks because they're in the backfield. So I'm going to call this 30 personnel. 3 backs, 0 tight ends. But I wouldn't be mad if you say this is 12 personnel, I guess. But here we go. We're just going to hand the ball off, utilize our lead blocker, head down, push through, touchdown. Is that Star? I don't know who that was, actually. I know they have a running back that I really like. I don't remember his name, though. There a face mask here? Guys, all up in his face. Yo, ref. Yo, ref. Maybe they called that. But that is definitely a penalty. Definitely a penalty. What is going on there? Hopefully you guys got that call. Man, I'm just sitting here thinking, I wish my boys had a guy like Joey Aguilar. Although Ashton Daniels looked good today, but nothing compared to Joey. Okay, once again, so you have these wide safeties. Boom. He's also playing kind of tight, which means looks like he's blitzing. Maybe that's man. I'm going to assume this guy's dropping back to a midfield closed. Guessing we're running a go ball on both sides, which means you have double yes-no reads, whoever you like more, essentially. I do want to see where this guy goes. So, off the drop back, he goes towards the middle. You see how, oh, okay, so yeah. His hips open up to the middle of the field, which means this becomes the read. This becomes the read every single day of the week. He actually starts looking over here. Who's that? Looks over there, scans, okay. Coming to me now. Look, the reason he does that, because again, this guy's in his zone. You guys can't see that guy. Boom. Okay. So this guy's in his zone. His job is to read the eyes of the quarterback. If he scans left, I'm going to go left, right? So he starts to go over the middle. We turn, we fire, we move them about 3 yards to the inside of the field. Now it's too late, and you're just too slow. Bomb. Is that Brazil? Brazzle? God. I need some more film on this game. Look at the route. So you're going to see him. He's probably running like 60% to the top, and then boom, takes off. That really disrupts the DB's rhythm because they're really expecting you to be full go the entire time. So when you start at 70 and hit 90, right, it hurts, right? And that's how you beat them deep. A little bit of a push off, I will say. A little bit. Little bit of a push off. The arm is extended. But hey, didn't get called. That's dropped in a bucket. Dropped in a bucket, dude. I love Joey Aguilar. Let's get the defense involved one last time, or might be the first time. But we're going to send this nickel off the edge. A little bit of a blitz. Watch how he reads the quarterback's eyes, stops pursuing the quarterback, plays the passing lane, and then boom, tips it up to himself, interception, and guess what? Is able to bring this thing back for a touchdown early in the first quarter. Momentum gone for Kentucky, and that was pretty much it. This was a really high-scoring game. What did they end up putting up? So, wow. So, as I'm recording this video, it's actually still the third quarter. They're up 49-27 in the third quarter. So, I'm going to end the video here. They definitely won. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.